स्पोर्ट्स से जुड़ी किसी भी छोटी या बड़ी अपडेट के लिए सब्सक्राइब करें स्पोर्ट्स तक और साथ ही किसी भी नोटिफिकेशन को पाने के लिए बेल आइकन को दबाना ना भूलें।
We got our own, well, we can call Bradley our own, is here to unearth fast bowlers in India alongside the various projects that he associates himself with. Brett, good to see you again.
Thank you. Nice to be here.
Great. You touched upon a point that I picked up. You said, in the art of fast bowling, the first advice that you'd give a youngster is to sprint. Do you mean to have a longer run-up? Because we see successes like Jasprit Bumrah, who approaches things differently with an unorthodox accent, doesn't believe in having this long run-up, yet finds its success in his delivery stride more he does.
Yeah, well, I don't necessarily mean having a longer run-up. I mean, it's the way they run in. So it's having that beautiful action running in. So your arms aren't going out there. They're not doing that. So you're not fighting against yourself with your action. Now, can you bowl fast off a short step? Well, we've seen Bumrah do it. The question I pose, though, is that when you've got to create that energy at the crease, you've got to get that energy from somewhere. And normally you get that through your run-up. So I just hope that there's not too much stress going through his body through not having a run-up or a long run-up. But he seems to be doing a great job now. He's got a different action, a unique action that works for him. And that's the thing, not every action has to be that clean classical action, because Bumrah's proven everyone different. Jeff Thompson bowled 159, 160 Ks with that big wind-up action, so everyone's different.
What's the trick with what works for Bumrah? Did he surprise you the way he's had this instant success in all formats of the game?
Oh, look, he's been very impressive. He's a good thinking fast bowler, got a good cricket brain, and as I said, he sort of comes off 3 or 4 steps and then finds the ball to zing through 145 Ks. So I just hope there's not too much torque going through his body, too much pressure to generate that pace of 145 Ks. The pressure's got to come from somewhere. So normally it's a beautiful run-up and that ascending run-up, and then you have to take the pace off when you let go of the ball. So if you're trying to get that power through the crease of 3 steps, hopefully there won't be any long-term issues.
You also said, pace is about, clicking 145, that's serious pace. You get someone like a Bhuvneshwar Kumar who doesn't consistently clock 140, finds a way to find success. So how does one explain that? What have been your observations of him?
I was talking purely on fast bowling, not about successful bowlers, because if you look at Glenn McGrath, 563 test wickets, bowled 135 Ks, max, sorry Glenn, maybe 130, I was maybe a little generous, but that's the thing. So there's 2 styles of bowlers. There's guys that can swing the ball, guys that can bowl seam up at 135 K to be very, very successful bowlers. I'm talking purely at pace bowlers. I'm talking guys that can push that needle up over that 145 K barrier.
As a student of the game, you have one final question, please. As a student of the game, your understanding of Indian fast bowling and the setup that's going to take Indian cricket forward now?
It's improving a lot. I think they've got a brilliant physiotherapist in Patrick Farhat. I reckon he's played a huge role in keeping the players on the field. He's been my physio since I was 16, so a wonderful setup. But also too, it's people now want to see fast bowlers again. So I think that let's get some nice wickets that produce fast bowlers.
Thanks for your time.
Thanks, buddy.